D-Ray.
They thought we weren't going to show up. They're like, "Where they at? Where they at?"
I know. Oh, is this me? Is this me? I'm still doing it.
D-Ray. They thought we weren't going to show up. They're like,
Hey, you got to deal with. No, I'm dealing with it over here. I got too many buttons, so it's all good, man. But yeah, I mean, Tim's on his way, so he'll be over here. But that auction, D-Ray,
"What an auction, man! Are you
crazy,
kidding
man.
me? Are you
I know.
kidding me? Like, wow."
I'm gonna go over there because I can't do the sharing like Tim does, right? I can't do. He's got two screens when he does it. But let me go through our. There's Mauritia. How you doing? Yes, two royals and two princesses. That's like, and a nice king crown. It is. It's good stuff, Mauritia. Craig, missed you, man. Oh yeah, no, we hide out, Craig. We don't tell anybody about the show. No, it's all good. Good to see you, man. Yep, it is. It's going to be awesome, Rob. It's big stuff. Cheesehead Will. There is some happy wallops because them are some nice royals, man. Two royals, two princesses, and a gold at DMT. That is right, George. It's a good one. Obi-Wan. The buzz is strong. It is big time because that's. I think that's our first lineup like that, huh, D-Ray? I think
I
that's.
think I think it is. I mean, if it's not going to be USA, you might as well throw two royals, two princesses, and a gold DMT up there. Let's go.
I know it is, and it's right. My crypto adventures. It's a royal day. Yep. Hello. How you doing there, Miss Pepito? Awesome. But yeah, let me go over and share. And I gotta, like I said, I can't see when we're doing this, but let me know if I'm missing any comments or anything. D Ray. Oh
Okay.
yeah, I'll go through that too. But yeah, we only got 4 minutes left, and I'm gonna refresh, man. But look at that, Jamaica, right? 27,000. Canada, 12,000. And is it? How did you say it? Nui?
I said
New?
new. That's the way we say it here in Georgia. I don't know. It's
Hey,
probably no.
I
No.
actually I looked it up. You know how you do the pronunciations? I actually did. It's either Niu or Nui, but I think it's Niu. And yeah, 13.5, man. That's a strong bid. And the crown B, the only B, not the queen, but that's a king right there. 5,800, man. And then Uruguay, 31,000. Huge.
Neely says it's pronounced Nui.
Nui.
Dash WE. Nui.
It is. I'm going to refresh, and then I'm going to go over to what Nele does. She gives you all the cool all the little thing. Oh, look, 13.5, man. It's going up still.
Oh, look at the crown. I told you.
7,600.
I told you it'd be 7,500 B, honey, at least.
That is bonkers, man. So, and that is Nui, like what she's talking about. It's famous explorer James Cook discovered the island in 1774. Oh, look, just 2 years before 1776, man. It's now a self-governing state in a free association with New Zealand. Nuians are considered New Zealand citizens. Oh, that's cool. It's home to roughly 1,500 people, and it takes about 2 hours to drive around the entire island. That's awesome. It has some of the clearest waters in the world, as no rivers or streams run into the ocean. Oh, that's cool, man. Very cool.
1,500 people.
1,500 people, and you can drive around the island
I think my
in 2 hours.
city has more people than it. This is crazy.
Uruguay has the world's longest national anthem duration, wise the Himno Nacional de Uruguay, which takes 6 minutes to perform with the abridged version. So 6 minute national anthem. I like that. That's cool. First country in the world to supply a laptop for free to every school child as part of their government's educational project. That's cool. Former President Jose Mujica, I'm just hopefully I'm saying it right, known as the world's humblest head of state, lived simply and donated 90% of his salary to charity while in office. Good man. Awesome, man. I like that. And that's pretty down. That's down there south, man. There's only Argentina a little further south. So it's down there, pretty good ways. Canada, home to the world's oldest pool of water, a mine 2 miles underground in Timmins, Ontario. The pool bubbles up with mineral-rich water, which in 2016 scientists discovered to be 2 billion years old. That's crazy, man. Has
Yeah.
the world's biggest. Go ahead. What's up? My
I
bad.
said you got 1 minute.
Okay, my bad. Has the world's biggest underground shopping complex on an engineering feat in Toronto called Path, comprising of 4 million square feet retail space, a series of tunnels, elevated walkways, and fancy sidewalks aimed at keeping people out of the cold. So let me get back. I'm going to stop sharing, and then let me get this. I think I heard Tim in. I'm going to add Tim here. There we go. Oh, he's already in. My bad, Tim. I know you can do it. But yeah, 36 seconds.
30
I'm
seconds.
gonna-
Fast gas right here.
Did you see this, Tim? Look at it. Around 7,600, man. Look at that.
I know. That is
There you go.
awesome.
So 27,000 Jamaica, 12,000 Canada, NEU 13,500, 7,600 for the crown, 31,000 Uruguay. Beautiful. That's a strong showing across the board, man.
That is. I thought Jamaica was going to go for more.
Hey, we're not done yet, Tim. We're 5 seconds away. I'm gonna do the next, and it's big time. This is
just so you know, I wasn't off screen bidding on these, so it's no pressure on anybody.
81 for the crown, 81.20.
Wow.
Wow, that is strong. Everything else stayed the same. Uruguay, more than Jamaica.
Jamaica's up.
Huh?
Jamaica's up. You might want to refresh.
Oh.
No, but not over though. And so did Uruguay went up too.
Oh, look at Uruguay. Whoa, man, those are huge. And Canada. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So Jamaica. Huh?
Wow, those are big numbers.
34,000 for Jamaica Royal Queen. Canada 17,000 Royal or Princess Queen. NEU 13,500, and then the crown 81.20, 8,120, and Uruguay, the big winner today.
That's the big winner.
37,769. That's strong. That's a big day.
That's a big win. Big win.
We like the treasure. The treasury is beautiful. Excellent.
Oh yeah.
I love it. Hey, I'm going to go back to the one. I think there was one more I didn't read, and if that's cool, and then we're going to go to D-Ray. D-Ray's got some cool stuff about OpenSea. Going with Jamaica. Jamaica, Caribbean island, of course, gave the world two very popular music genres, reggae and dancehall, created by the locals in the 1960s and 1980s, respectively. I love reggae, man. The first tropical country to enter the Winter Olympics. Everybody remember that? I love that movie.
Yes.
Right? It's a good one.
The bobsled team.
Yeah, they were awesome, man.
Cool runnings.
It's a good money. It's a good movie, man. The bobsled category at 1988 Winter Olympic Games in Calgary, Alberta. The 1990, there it is. Cool Runnings was made and inspired by that story. I mean, that's inspired by their story. Cool story if you haven't seen it. Home to the world famous brand, the Blue Mountain Coffee. All right, I didn't know that. But great stuff, man. Yeah, love it. And then yes, we're excited to what we're going to go by with D-Ray. D-Ray is going to show us how to use OpenSea, man. There's a lot of things to do with OpenSea, right, D-Ray?
I couldn't miss this one.
What'd you say?
I said do what? What am I supposed to be doing here?
What are we doing?
Are we Tim, are you gonna be sharing your screen or you want me to do mine?
Yeah. No,
you do yours so that you can control everything. Unless
well,
you want me to.
then we're not going to list anything. Yeah, because that's not going to, however we do that, because we won't walk through. Just kind of talk about what you can do in there, D-Ray. I mean, maybe. Let me see. Let me add. I can add mine if you want, and I can walk through it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can open up the one.
Yeah, if you just hook up yours, Tim.
Okay.
Good.
We just need to use something that's got NFTs in it. So.
Yeah, man.
Okay. We're gonna need the window.
I'm gonna go through the comments too. Oh, look, thank you. That's what you were saying. My crypto venture, Nui. Thank you.
There it is. You see that?
Yeah, we got the social bees up there.
So I'm going to hit OpenSea because I know that's a good link, right? Everybody start with a good link.
Yep.
This way you don't go to any spam site.
There's your wallet.
There's a nice blue check mark.
Yep.
Which Which one do I have open? I don't even know.
Click. Well, you could stop sharing it if you want. I'll drop it, or you drop it down and look at your MetaMask, little fox.
Hold on 1 second. Let me see. I open up the right account.
Well, yeah. While you're doing that, I'm going to go through. I'll go through the comments. Yes, that was the guess for the lineup I made 10 days ago. I know. That's what we were saying. I know, right? That's a great one. I hope there's another one like that. Ariel, yes, the princess and the queens are in the house. Now they're not in the house. They're gone. Popped in somebody's wallet. So absolutely, exactly right, Ariel. Yep, Kareem. Good evening to you. And that is you're on the North American continent now. Yes. Cappy Queen, my favorite queen, Uruguay. That's right. I like it. Beautiful area. Will, Cheesehead, all queens appreciate tonight's bids. And yes, sir, Scott McHenry, good to see you. Uruguay, baby. That's right. Crown, baby. That's it. Good stuff. So there you go. Look at Tim.
All right. So we got the capital T. So I got a bee. I got some bee honey. I got a goat. I got Snoop Dogg. Some good stuff in here. And this was stuff from the NFT NYC event.
They dropped that in there, or you bought it?
This was a party that this one was the party that Will T got me invited to.
Okay, cool, man.
So I claimed these tickets to this event, and then and then they had some Dreamverse thing. It was a pretty cool event.
Cool,
man. But yeah, they dropped some stuff in there. This one, I don't know what this is. Somebody might have dropped this. I never touched it.
Yeah, don't touch it. Let it be.
Dusty's going to tell me what to do with that.
It is, yeah.
That's a very important thing. So now, typically, if something's airdropped to you, OpenSea did an update, it automatically goes to the hidden section. So you won't even see it unless you go to your hidden tab. The way you do that, if you wanted to, is you go up there where it says collected, created, favorited, activity, more. You click on more, and you'll see a tab down at the bottom that says hidden. And you can actually go in there.
Sometimes
you have to have somebody that has a proper operating.
There it goes. There you go. It went away.
But yeah, you don't have to do it. But down in the hidden tab, that's usually where all that stuff goes.
There you go.
You got one thing hidden in there?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So you had some hidden stuff. There you go.
Oh.
Was that because that's new, right? So when somebody sends you that, because that was dropped to me.
Well, he should unhide it anyway, right? This is a good thing. Wait, go down.
So go down to the 3 dots. That's more options. Click on that.
There it is.
And click hide. Yep.
There you go. Continue. Yep.
Continue. And then your MetaMask should pop open for you to assign or permission to do that.
You want me to drop you down?
No, he was already signed into it. So
there it is.
There you go. And that's cool. That's but usually you don't want to mess with anything over there, right? You're right. You just
no. I mean, if it's like those graphic ones that he has no idea what those are, it's good not to interact with them. You can hide them if you want to. That way you get them out of your way. They're forgotten because they're not seen. So you can go through there and hide it. So you click hide, and then you can go ahead and click those other ones too. You'll see a little blue check mark at the top right.
There you go. And one more. There you go.
Go. Click continue, and it'll go hide them for you.
Awesome.
Now, if that popped up some goofy window, that just had a bunch of code and stuff to it, MetaMask is doing an update now where if it was saying you're giving permission for all your social bees to be transferred, then not, of course, not to approve that. But yeah, that goes and hides all of those. And that one, so let's practice a send. You can send that to dray.eth.
Yeah.
Nah, but seriously, so like Tim's pulled this up. You can go through there and you can click on any one of your NFTs. He can click on his bee. He can sell anything that's in there. His Snoop Dogg ticket to Phoenix. He can list anything for sale. So a lot of the questions that we're getting. So if you'll notice down there right now, if you'll scroll down a little bit to where it says offers, you see that every bee in our collection right now has offers on it. Even the ones that were just one already have offers on it because somebody went in and did an offer on the whole collection. They did a bid on every bee at one time, you know. So this is the ones that you see selling. They're just ridiculously low. It's people that are either desperate for money, they haven't kept up with our collection, they don't know what our plans are. They just see an offers on it and they're like, oh, well, that's more than what I minted it for, so I'm going to accept it. So to accept an offer, of course, you would want to accept the highest one. You know, you wouldn't want to accept the lowest one, but you just scroll over there, click on accept. Your MetaMask window will pop up asking you to confirm that. You confirm it. And what it's going to do is it's actually going to give you that red ETH. And what that red ETH is you notice it says WE. So that's wrapped ETH. So if you want to convert that to ETH, then you would go over to go over to Uniswap, or you can do it within your MetaMask wallet. You can swap that back for just regular ETH. You just pay a small gas fee. So if you wanted to make a bid, we'll do that. If you'll scroll up and click on the Social Bees University, go to the main page.
So is that wrapped ETH? Is that 1-to-1 like ETH?
Yes, it's 1-to-1. So just click on that first one. It's got the VR. So you can see that this bee has the same bids yours does on it because they made it bid on the whole collection. So if you wanted to bid higher, say you really wanted this one, you didn't want to quite bid what the floor is. So, or maybe you do. Maybe it's a bee you really want. Maybe it's a queen. You know, you can make an offer on it for 5 ETH if you want to. Up there beside where it says buy now, you can actually just go in and make an offer on it. And what it's going to ask you to do is there will be a window that pops up and says you want to make an offer for this. You'll type in the amount. And you notice right there, it's got the red symbol. So anything that has to do with making an offer or taking an offer has to be done in wrapped ETH. I don't know why OpenSea built their platform that way, but they did. It is what it is. Cool. So you can actually type the amount in there. If you don't have it, it will give you the option to convert ETH to wrapped ETH right there in OpenSea. So it's actually pretty cool. So some of us will go ahead and take our ETH. What I like to do sometimes is I like to have wrapped ETH on hand. So if I see something pop up I want, I think they're asking a ridiculous price. I see a princess up for 9 ETH, and I'm like, I'll give them 6 ETH for it. I like to have wrapped ETH on hand. That way I can go in and bid on stuff.
Put 2.5 in there and accept it. Oh, Tim.
It's I wish I had 2.5 in there.
No, I'm just joking. But yeah, I mean, and that's what you got. You could put how the offer expires. You could put the dates. Yeah, that's cool, man.
But you can see right there you didn't have it. So if you put in 2.5 again, it's got the button right there. It's got the button at the bottom right that says add WE. So what it'll do is it'll open up a conversion window for you.
Yeah, and it's because you got ETH, man. You don't have the little pink ETH.
Yep. So the only thing I do stay away from is the purple. There's one that's got a purple symbol to it, and what that is that's actually poly ETH. It's the Polygon version of ETH. So
is that the ETH formerly known as ETH?
It's Prince.
Right.
But yes,
got that right away.
Yeah.
Then you'll also notice that you'll get bids in USDC, which is just a US dollar coin. You know, so
yep.
But that's how you go through and accept them and all that stuff. If you wanted to buy that bee instead of doing the offering and stuff on it, usually the offering comes in play when it's a bee you want that's not even for sale. So you're trying to make that person sell it. Unless it's something like a princess or something, of course you can come in and try to win it, you know, by bidding on it. But if you wanted to just buy it, you just simply click the buy now button. Your MetaMask browser will pop up and you just confirm it and you buy the bee as long as you have the ETH. And all this stuff does come with gas fees, but gas is just really, really, really low right now.
Right.
Yes.
If you want to go back 2 times, go back to your wallet.
What do you mean go back to the wallet? You mean just my own?
Yeah, you can just go up and hit the back button 2 times or do that and it'll go to it as well. So if you'll go down and click on your B again, have you ever sold anything?
No.
Okay. So anytime you go to, you can buy as much as you want, but anytime you ever go to sell anything, you have to authenticate your wallet on OpenSea. So what that comes with is it comes with a transaction fee and a gas fee. Right now, it's really, really, really cheap. So about 2 months ago, I went through every one of my wallets and authenticated them, where I only had one or two that were authenticated to sell out of, because back when we did this, it was like $400 by the time you authenticated it and you paid the gas, just because everything was so expensive back then. Right now, the market's down. There's not many transactions, so the gas fees are low. So you can actually authenticate your wallets now for like $30-$40. So it's really cheap. So I went through and authenticated all of them. So I have the ability to sell out of all of my wallets, where before, if I wanted to sell something that was in a wallet that wasn't authenticated, I had to pay the gas fee to send it to a wallet that was, where I could sell out of it. So I just went ahead and authenticated all my wallets. So that's something you have to do. If you go up and click on the sell button, you can go ahead and set the sell up, but your first transaction is going to be to authenticate your wallet to be able to sell out of it. So
Yep.
to list the item for sale, you can see right there the price is going to be an ETH, and you can list it for 5 ETH if you want to. You can choose the duration of how long you want the sale to go on. So if you don't want to leave it up for a month, you can bump it down to 3 days. Like this is a special B. Don't really want to sell it, so I'm just going to run it for 3 days. I need the money quick. If nobody's going to buy it in 3 days, then it's going to expire.
Yep.
Below that, you can toggle that tab to sell as a bundle. So what that'll allow you to do is go through your wallet and add more Bs to that. So you'll see, we haven't seen it lately. We've seen it a bunch in the beginning of our collection, but there would be people that would bundle 5 of them together for like 5x what the floor is. So our floor, let's just say it's a quarter ETH. You'd see 5 in a bundle for 1.25 ETH.
Right.
What we gave an opportunity to do was people come in and buy 5 at one time. The reserve for a specific buyer. So this is a private sale. So let's say you work out a deal with somebody. Let's say Richard's got his bad black mamba down there with the Tonto face, and he's like, "Hey, D-Ray, you want to buy this?" And I'm like, "Absolutely, I want to buy it." He's like, "Well, send me some ETH. Send me 5 ETH for it." And I'm like, "No. We really need to get that secondary sale stuff going. We don't need to be doing back-end deals. So go list it for sale, and I'm going to come in and buy it. That way the collection gets credit for it, and he'll be like, well, I'm going to lose 0.5 ETH for that because they're going to take 10% royalties. Okay, well, I'll split it with you. So go list it for 5.25, you're still getting 475, and, I'm paying an extra quarter ETH. So we're going to split that just so that we can make sure that this sale goes towards that 10,000 ETH that we all want to hit on secondary sales, So what he would do is I would send him an address, and he would paste it in that bar down there where Tim had that up, He'd paste it in there. He'd click the confirm button to list it for sale. His MetaMask pops up for him to sign it, and then he'll let me know, hey, I got it for sale. Now, the way I got to go find that is I have to go look up that specific B. And when I open up that B, when I click on it, it'll say this B has been reserved for you. So I can buy it. Nobody else can buy it. So the reason you'd want to do that is if, let's say Richard is going to sell it to me for 2.5 ETH. That's a really good deal on a Black Mamba. So if he throws it up there for sale for 2.5 ETH, somebody could snatch it before me, and I'm going to be like, man, that stinks, I wanted that. And they're going to be like, all right, well, I'll sell it to you for 3.5 ETH, So that's why you reserve it for special people to buy it.
And it is important, like you said. We're always talking about secondary sales. It's all a part of it. You want to see it, on these and post it on here. Same thing, even to Dr. T's new tool picks it up and even tweets it. Correct. I mean, any kind of sales like that.
Yep.
So there's a lot of great things when you do it on here, right?
And then the fees down there are below that, your service fee and the contractor fee and all that stuff, so you can kind of figure out, and you're like, man, I really want 5 ETH for this, then list it for 5.5. You add those fees onto it. So
real quick too, before you go on, Dusty, I just want to get through some of the questions. So I think we got this one, Scott. How do you hide them? That was all, literally on the NFT with the 3 dots at the bottom. I know, this was before. I think you saw Tim do it. If not, say no. If you could repeat it, that'd be good. Yep. Thank you. Like, share, and give us a like on the YouTube video. I'm sure you mean, the collab land, probably in Discord. Collabify is us, Richard, but I know what you mean. But what is that with that, Dusty? If they're hidden, you know how you go to collab land in Discord? If they're hidden, it probably won't sense that, right?
Yeah, it will actually pick it up because it is reading it on the blockchain. So it's still readable, like everything in your wallet is still visible to the blockchain. So Collabland is not going to OpenSea. It's actually going to Etherscan and verifying you have that token ID.
Awesome. And yeah, Tim is showing that right there. You just hit the 3 dots. There's hide. And the same thing when you're in the hidden traits is the same thing. And it just says unhide, right?
Yep.
Perfect. So, Scott, yep.
Some people like to do it, because there's people out there that like to just kind of poke around. I wonder who bought this, and may open up a wallet like FOMO where they got 10 princesses, and FOMO be like, well, I don't want people to know I got 10 princesses, so he may hide 9 of them, so
right.
Just keeps people see everything at the same time.
It is, and Scott, I just went and looked. I'm going to drop a video in here in the chat. And it shows you exactly how you do that. How can you show how to change the wrapped ETH to ETH in MetaMask? And this is in MetaMask. So I'm going to drop a link in here. Okay. I hit a bunch of burn NFTs, so they would show up if they were to look at by a bot. I hit a bunch of burn NFTs, so would they show up if they were looked for by a bot? Like I guess the collab bot.
Yes. It still would be able to find them because most of those bots actually go to Etherscan, not OpenSea.
Yep. And then, yes, thank you, Kareem. I agree. So these are great tips, D-Ray. Much appreciated.
Yeah, I mean, we want to show it because we know we've got some in our community. They just use their phones. They just use MetaMask. They don't want to go on OpenSea. They don't want to connect to OpenSea. But you're missing a lot of stuff by not doing this because when you open up MetaMask on your phone, of course, you see what you own. It'll show over in the little NFT tabs, but you're not actually seeing the offers you're getting on it and all this other stuff. You actually have to come to OpenSea and look and do this. And some people even ask me, they're like, well, how do, we've been NFT crazy for a while. I've got a collection of all kinds of different NFTs. How do I make it where I can see what offers I'm getting without having to go through every single collection? Well, you can actually do that in your profile. You can actually link your email to it and actually set it up by collection. Tim's going to go look at it. But you can actually link it to your email, and it will actually email you anytime you get offers on an NFT. So you can actually go in there and change that. So let's say you've got a bunch of beats, and you don't want to know if somebody's offering you 0.1 for it. So you can actually go in there and change that and say, do not notify me unless I get an offer of 0.5 or above. And once you start getting those offers for that, it'll come in there and start emailing you and telling you, hey, you got an offer on this beat. So it used to be, I used to love it all the time because you don't have time to keep up with all these different collections and stuff. And it's nice when you're not paying attention, like we're honed in on the bees right now. I'm working on the bees. Well, if I got lazy lines out there and I'm not paying attention to it, their floor could pump up in a couple of days and me not know it. And by the time I get back over there, it's done pumped and come back down. And I was like, man, I missed an opportunity to sell something, where if you got it tied to your email, I can be just working and pull up my email and be like, oh man, I'm getting offers on stuff. Something must be happening over there. I can go check out the collection and be like, oh yeah, they're pumping, and actually either accept some of those offers or go in there and list for what the floor actually is and move some stuff. We're all in here to make money. So all those tools help. People may be uneasy. I don't know if I want to tie my email to it or not. It is a way kind of doxing that wallet. So I normally have a play wallet. That's what mine's tied to, So.
Yep. And it's the same thing. I understand. I get it, George. But yeah, getting a close family or sell a bee. Who sells bees? Actually, I think all of us should start. I mean, that's what this is. It's a market, right? But I know what you mean, George. I get it, right? We love our bees. We're all about it. But yeah, I mean, that's literally what this is all about, right? This is what's going on here.
Yeah, we go above diamond hands. We're diamond studs over here.
Yeah.
Everybody in this community, they like to hold, but at some point, we've got to reach that number of holders. So
Yeah.
that promotes a very healthy collection to investors and stuff. So at some point, all of us, me, Tim, Ray, we're all going to have to be willing to release some bees.
Yep.
So
Absolutely. I'm ready.
can't hold them all to ourselves. So
It is. We got to get people in here. So I mean, even too, what Richard's taught. If he would if he would go into the hive feature, pick up, would it pick up hidden queens? Why hide your queens?
yes,
Richard?
yes, it will actually. It would actually pick it up in my hive. So you can go hide every one of your bees if you want to. You can go to socialbees.io, connect your wallet, go to my hive, and it's going to show every one of your bees and every empowerment bee that's attached to it still. So
Be loud and proud with your queens. This is joking. It's funny. All good. But that's it. No, I mean, I get it. That's I didn't know that it picks it up. So that's new for me. Even I didn't know when you hide, because I got a lot of stuff that just stays over there. You had to hold my hand, Dusty, when I had all those things from Lazy Lions and tools and picks, and so I just don't. They just drop it. So yeah, there you go. Awesome, absolutely. So
yeah, it stinks when you get stuff dropped like that. That's why I always tell people just leave it alone until you can go verify if it was actually dropped from that community or not.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, no, that's good. And you went through the listing, yeah?
yeah, if I actually how to list something.
Yeah.
For sale. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh, man. Awesome. It's all recorded on the blockchain. Yes, it is.
So we can also show people. So they're like, this was crazy when OpenSea put this tool on there, because people were buying bees out of the auction, and as soon as it hit the wallet, they'd be like, "What in the world? It's already got a bid on it. Like, how's that possible?" It just got minted out. So right there at the top right below your mouse arrow, you can see. Oh, that's my mouse arrow. Sorry. So, right there in blue, it says "Make Collection Offer."
Yep.
So you can actually click on that, and you can make one offer and wrap these for every bee in the collection, even the ones that haven't come out yet. So as they come out, it'll drop that offer on. So
there you go. That's a pretty cool feature.
Mm-hmm. So that's how these people are doing it. They've also got bots that'll come into it. So you'll see that some people will take that offer, they'll accept it, and you'll see that bee is like listed within minutes back up what the floor is. So what that is sometimes is it's a bot. It's just like crypto. It does the same thing with crypto tokens. It'll go in and buy tokens and list them back. Just it's doing the job of a day trader.
Well, even this is cool. Like right there, you flippy flop, hit the arrows in between, Tim.
Yeah.
I mean, that's literally in and out, right? You're going back and forth between these two assets. There you go. That's awesome. Very easy. But yeah, I get it. And then I'm just going through here too. Yeah, I'm mad. I'm mad because I can't get more, but yeah, to each his own. Sell if you're looking. I know there's a lot of sales out there, George. It's coming. It's good stuff. Even the auction, you get some nice super bees. Robin, get a transcript of the show. Even too, what's great, Robin, all of these are recorded. The next day, you can literally go on here, pause, do it, let it play again. This is literally also too how I did a lot of stuff in crypto and just learned. That's what I love about YouTube and the videos is that you can rewatch them. You hit play and then you pause it. You go do what they said they're going to do. Go back to the next part, play it, pause it, play it, pause it, play it, pause it, and then you'll get really good at it. So
Actually, you can speed it up. There is a speed factor down there, and you can slow it down. And then if you go at like quarter speed, we just sound drunk.
Yeah.
I'm already at a quarter speed. So. And how many times in the auction have we seen somebody make a mistake? They hit the button one too many times. So
Yeah.
If somebody goes to make 11 ETH, wrapped ETH offer on one of my princesses or something, and they hit that one button too many times and do a 111, D-Ray wants to know, because D-Ray's probably going to accept that offer. And then I'm going to turn around and buy a bunch of more bees with it, you know.
Get quite a few queens.
I'm going to start throwing my own offers on some princesses, you know. So
Right.
it's good to know all that stuff. And at some point, I mean, we know this is taking off, right? I mean, it's going to blast off, and people are going to be getting offers left and right. And we just don't want our community to be like, well, I'm missing out. You know, how's everybody selling these things and doing this? So we decided we'd come together and do a refresher. We've done this before, you know, back in the day when I was new to the community of, you know, how to buy, how to sell, how to accept offers. Not even just the social bees, but out there in general. I mean, I know a lot of our community have got out in other communities and bought other NFTs. So it's good to know what you're doing, you know, make those moves safely. So
no, that's exactly right, man. And yeah, there's ways to kind of, you know, maybe double up a bee. Just because you get an offer and these things start moving, you know, it's like any market. You know, it's not just going to go straight up all the time, everybody, right? I mean, that's just what happens. There'll be dips in the air too. And yeah, you can play this, and maybe instead of, you know, you having 5 bees, you can get 8 bees, you know, just by, you know, seeing what's going on. That's another thing about being plugged into the Discord, our community, in the spaces, YouTube videos. We try to give you a lot of information to make a sound decision on stuff, right? So you know, that's how you kind of
we call flippers for a reason. You know, a lot of people frown on them, but man, they make a lot of. We've actually watched people in our own collection come in, buy 3 or 4, they sell when the floor's up, they buy back in when the floor's down. You know, they just come in and flip. They do it in every project. That's their daily living. You know, don't hate them for it. That's what they do to put food on the table.
Right.
We watched it in our own collection. You know, people come in and buy, they sell them for higher. And when the floor drops back down, they're keeping an eye on it, and they'll come in and buy more, you know. So it's actually, if you're going to flip money, I'd rather do it with NFTs than I would try it with crypto, because crypto, I mean, it's just hard to predict what's going on over there. So
yeah, this all you need to do is, like you said, plug into a community, know what's going on, right? And it's just much, you know, you're only dealing with 13,000 some collection. When you're talking about crypto, you're dealing with billions in tokens and people.
It happens in every collection. Look at the Bored Apes right now. So you could have sold a Bored Ape, 3 months ago for 120 ETH.
Yep.
And the floor's back down to 80 now. So how smart were those people? They sold for 120. They're going to come back in and buy one back for 80 to get that access back to the community, and they've made 40 ETH on top of it.
Yep, so, and profited big time.
It happens in every single collection.
Yep, and it's beautiful. You need to know this. So definitely, go back over this video, share it, and then even just kind of do you can go through the steps. You don't have to go and submit stuff, but start getting used to this, right? I mean, it is important. My crypto inventors, thank you. Yeah, super valuable crypto education right here on T-Ray Show with Ray, Tim, and D-Ray. Thank you. It's awesome. And it's absolutely great stuff. Thanks, D-Ray, because it is. I mean, we all hodlers, like you said, we're super hodlers, but we do need to start learning how to kind of do this thing with the bees, other NFTs. I know we're going to start looking and just intermingling with other projects too. So.
And I know people have been leery of getting on OpenSea and stuff. You can always disconnect your wallet just as easy as you connect it. You know, you just go up and click on your Fox. Tim's going to demonstrate how to do it.
If he wants to. I mean, it's his address up there too.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's true. Well, you just go down to and you connected sites, and then you click on it. It'll pop up everything you're connected to, and you just go through there and disconnect it. But I've had wallets that they stay connected to OpenSea, and I've never had any trouble. And I think the most of the time that you have issues, that's because you've clicked somewhere on something that you shouldn't have. You know, the direct messages, bad links in emails, just following bad links on your Safari or Chrome browser. So that's why we do crypto on our laptops and stuff. So.
Yep.
Like I said, I've got wallets that's connected to OpenSea, and they stay connected to it, and I've never been compromised out of one. So,
right. And yes, thank you, Melanie. That's absolutely what's great about the YouTube is you can watch it over and over, and that's what we were just telling Robin. Pause it, do one of these, and then play around with it. Go back and keep playing it, and get used to using this, you gotta, this is a tool that we're all using, OpenSea, right? So very cool, man. Appreciate it, D-Ray.
Absolutely. If
Excellent.
somebody's got any questions, and then hit me up in the Discord, D-Ray Crypto, because
Yeah.
we want everybody doing everything safe. We don't want anybody making any mistakes. So
Hit you up, D-Ray, and just that's the comments are for that in the actual YouTube, not this chat now because this is live. You don't see this after the recording, but put it in the comments. Anything that we need to learn more, we need to know that, everybody. That's where we look at. We look at the comments. We can reply to the comments. Plus, it's good for the algorithm. People hear you talking about crypto, something in the subject of crypto, Web3, whatever. But yeah, ask those questions in the comments too, because we can come back the next day and maybe go over that, right? Or at least ask that question to somebody that we're talking about. We're also going to start having panels of a lot of people that are in the group, even outside of our groups, of people that are really knowledgeable in Web3 or NFTs or any of that subject matter we always kind of are into the space, right? So cool stuff, man. Yep, all good.
Very good.
absolutely.
All right. Appreciate everyone watching. If you can give a like, a subscribe. If you're not subscribed, and share it around. That's kind of how, we can get others involved.
Share the biggest auction we've had to date, right?
Let's
This
top
is
it
a
off
good-
tonight. Let's top
is
it
a good
off
one to
tonight
share.
for USA.
Oh.
US.
Oh,
Imagine if it popped
up
up.
next. Oh my gosh. Who knows?
That is
But
crazy.
yeah, no, that was an awesome auction and great information. No, it's very cool.
All right.
All right, good stuff. We'll do it again tomorrow night.
Yes, sir. Thanks,
There we
guys.
go. All right, see you then.
Have a good night.